HITV, we will be showing you the new building plans for the school, the Japanese exchange, Grandparents' Day and Special Friends Day,
new principals, the preschool nativity, the yearbook staff, all that and more on HITV. Welcome to HITV. I'm Bailey Ager.
and I'm Emma later. Mr. Duncan has some big plans for the school this year. Cameron Carter reports from the upper school.
This year, Mr. Duncan introduced to the whole school his plans to make the school better. There's going to be a new cafeteria, a welcome center, a new science lab, and some new art studios.
Well, we've been planning for this for about 2 years, and we are in the final sort of planning stages with our architects and our planners. And then we will have a plan to talk to the community about this fall. And then from there we'll start raising money for it, and hopefully something will be built in the next 2 or 3 years.
The lower school will be changed in the sense that the Fine Arts building is renovated for more lower school art space.
Well, I think because in the campaign that we just finished, where we built a new gym in the middle school and the fields across the street, I think we really brought our academic program along a lot by having that middle school, and we have to keep doing that. We have to keep bringing the academic program along. We really feel like we need to do that in the upper school. Athletics, I think we're pretty well taken care of for the time being. So the arts is what we need to really concentrate on. So that was sort of the emphasis.
Mr. Duncan wants to make these changes, but for what reason does he want to make them?
It'll give us more and better upper school academic space and art space. It will give us the kind of cafeteria that we deserve and need, bigger, and the ability to cook more and better with a better kitchen. And also it's going to help our art program. Our program's really growing fast, and that'll help us be able to meet those needs in the arts. So I think it really does, it helps a lot of needs through the whole student body.
This is Cameron Carter reporting from Sandy Springs, Georgia, Channel 20, HITV.
This year at Holy Innocents, we have gotten 3 new principals. Here is Madeline Siebert reporting from the lower school, middle school, and the upper school.
This year at HIES, Holy Innocents has all new principals. Miss Potter, who was the lower school vice principal, Miss Jesperson, a middle school teacher, and Mr. Durst, the old middle school principal.
Well, I used to be in charge of the discipline and the uniforms, and now I'm in charge of everything that goes on in the lower school.
Just supervising more faculty, having to do things like homecoming and graduation and the baccalaureate service, that's new. I guess those are the main ones, really.
Well, I have to make up the schedule for all the classes, and that's new. And we have to plan special events for the whole school, middle school, like the spelling bee and focus week, and when we have speakers come and that kind of thing, and that's different.
Something that they all have in common is that they all teach classes. Miss Potter, computer skills, Mr. Durst, history, and Miss Jesperson, European history.
The favorite part of my school day is when I teach my class, because I like being around the juniors that I teach. So that, of all the parts of my day here, well, that and lunch. I like lunch.
The easiest part of my day is working with children, and that's the part I enjoy the most.
Well, I teach a class still, and that's very interesting, and that's good because I feel like I know what I'm doing during at least one part of every day. And interesting, it depends on what's going on, because every day there's something different, and every day we're planning something new, and we've got things happening all the time.
But principals don't always work. They have time off too.
Well, I have 2 sons, and so I spend a lot of time with them. One of my sons is in high school, and one is in 5th grade. And we live with their dad, and we do things together as a family. We go to basketball games and wrestling matches, and I have 3 cats, and they like to sit with me when I read, and they like to be pet. They like to have a lot of attention. It's a cat thing.
I do a lot of driving to soccer and tennis matches and basketball with my kids. And I run the church basketball program here at Holy Innocents, so I do that on Saturdays. And I play some tennis and some golf, so a lot of different things.
Well, with my time off, that's very interesting. I love to shop. I love to collect children's books, so sometimes I go to flea markets to see what I can find. And I love to walk and hike in the woods, so that's usually what you'll find me doing on the weekends.
Students are very happy to have our 3 new principals. This is Madeline Siebert reporting from HI Campus, HITV Channel 20.
5th, 8th, and 10th graders have received laptops as part of the pilot program this school year. Sarah Kate Shane reporting from the lower school, middle school, and the upper school.
This year, 5th, 8th, and 10th grades got laptops. The laptop program is a pilot program, which means it's a test program to see how well we handle the laptops. They use the laptops in almost every way, from listening to music to doing their homework. Next year, 5th through 12th grades are getting laptops.
We sent out over 300 laptops to the students, and they went crazy. So we've taught them all the laptops, and now next year we're going to have grades 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all of them will be using laptops. We will be a laptop school.
I think it's really fun. I'm glad that the 5th grade is they're kind of the guinea pigs. So
I think it's great because we can experience technology before we are old.
It was really fun because we get to do some work on the computers, which makes it fun.
Although the 5th graders and 10th graders and 8th graders don't get to keep the laptops over the summer, while they have them, they treat them like their own computers.
It's really funny about the laptops because they're valuable to them because they know what they can do with them. They take better care, probably better than a textbook, because they like them. They feel like they own them.
The laptops are owned by the school, but they are using them for the school year. The students aren't allowed to have email addresses, but still they have a lot of fun anyway. Overall, the students like the laptops and can't wait to get them next year.
It's the way kids learn today. Their whole world is technology. We're the ones behind. Education is behind. The kids, we need to learn from the kids. And to watch them engage with laptops, it's a whole new world. It's exciting.
It was very interesting because it was a new way of learning and stuff, and you could use it in your classes. It was cool.
Well, for a lot of subjects when we have home or writing homework, we just type our stuff out, and then for history and stuff, that he uses internet programs to discuss about class, so we use that too.
We research, we write papers, and sometimes we look at our homework.
We use it mostly in history class, doing current events projects, and we're doing a research project now.
I like to take notes on the laptop and use Word documents and play games.
We as teachers are learning from you guys because when you're on a game, you just keep going, don't you? Mm-hmm. If you don't get it the first time, what do?
Keep trying.
You keep trying. And why is that not a pattern that you do in school? The most important thing that the kids can do, anyone can do with the computer, is create. The power is right there for you. You can create things. When you create it, you own it. You know, that's the name of the game in the real world.
Reed Funston reporting from Holy Innocents Episcopal School, Channel 20.